be able to, the Shaper would pay a great deal for it. Yeah, I've got the Topsider's Blade that I need to do. This place is kind of cool, but weird. Okay, let's save our own. Back to Orzammar. Back through the blasted traps that Bronca set us through. Oh. There's valves that I can actually close.
As you say.
That would have been nice to know.
Shall be done.
No more gas. Nothing to do on the other side of the doors, though. Well, that's a thing, then. No, where's quests? Journal, J. An admirable topsider. The dead cast? Oh, okay. Topsider's sword, returning it to his course, bringing him some peace. East of the Orton Tig. Treachery of Bronca, a paragon she was supposed to be. A leader. Someone to look up to admire. Someone to lead the dwarves. To better them. And all she wanted to do was destroy us. "'Twas a just fate she deserved. With the help of another paragon, as it would be. Caridin himself. What are the odds?
You need... I shall do so.
Gotta go fast.
You mentioned you had a son. What happened to him?
I honestly don't know, Alistair. He was taken from me. Such births are seldom, as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Couldn't you do something about it?
Do what? I was weak from the birthing process, and there were... No, there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about him?
All the time.
What if, just, humor me here, what if Alistair was her son? The possibilities, very, very unlikely, but just think about it. Maybe he is. Maybe Wynne and Alistair are mother and child. How crazy would that be? This whole time. All the flirting. There must always be another to take up the arms against the darkness. That is the core of true family beyond kin, and the unifying link that will bring day to night and allow the fallen to rest. Topsider's on. Oh, I get his actual sword. Sick. Alright, Alistair, that might be yours. Alright. So now that I've done that, with the crown in hand, return, return, and return. Alrighty. Did I ever... His half-sister. Oh, well, maybe not. He never did, or she never did mention having a daughter. Head in a bag, torso in a bag. So I'm missing one. I'm missing the legs. Maybe I'll look that up and figure out how to do that one later. But until then, we'll head back to Orzammar.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bear a crown from Paragon Caridin for his chosen king. Or I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil Void. Or the Anvil of the Void.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. He wished me to give it to whomever I choose? Ooh, I don't know how this will turn out. There's honesty, and then there's the treachery.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
Yes. And I would grant the crown to Harrowmont.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Hermont is your king. Stand behind him. Or die.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Oh.
Guards!
Alright. Who am I fighting? I'm fighting a lot of people. Balin, you have no right to raise your arms against your next chosen king. You have sealed your fate here, today, among the ancients, the ancestors, your peers alike. This is your final action. May it bear your name of shame.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
Show them you are a strong king, and they will follow you, Hermont.
I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical, but I will not leave this uprising unpunished.
I have faith in you, my
Those
friend.
loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties.
Thank you, King Hermont. Perhaps your rule will mark a new era for Orzammar.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
Don't I get a statue or something in my honor? No, I must return to the duties, to my duties on the surface. I appreciate your help, King Hermont, and may your reign be grand.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered.
Balin Aldukin. This is a time for action, not cultured debate. Third of King Endrin's children, Balin has always been considered the last and the least of his family. Not the heir, nor the favorite, and not as accomplished as either sibling. Balin's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble. His efforts were for nothing, though. The assembly named Pyril Hermont King of Orzammar, and the coup he tried to stage in revenge was cut down almost before it began. Lord Hermont was chosen by the ancestors to be the King of Orzammar. He has promised you troops, and they will be waiting on the surface when the time comes.
As you say.
Sweet. Though if you think about it, that kind of makes me the ancestors, doesn't it? Hermont's staff. Let's see. Who can use that? Can Wynn use that? Is that better? No, not really. It's not bad, though. Alright. So the choices have been made and history has been set.
You traitor! I have nothing to say to you. You are no longer my brother.
Really? Well, screw you too.
They're opening rooms for us on the Old Orton estate. Because of you, my family's dreams came true. They're opening rooms for us on the Old Orton estate.
How dare you, Rika? How dare you?
The throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible.
Who are you?
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Can I count on you to fight the Blight at my side?
You'll
By my
have
side?
us. It's time the surfaces saw the good the stone can unleash. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Would not dream of it, my friend. Your help is more than appreciated. And in return, my friend, I shall bring you and your clan to noble state.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Wonderful. You gave the tracings and he was very pleased to have it. So what did I get in return? Didn't get money.
Impressive work, Warden.
Is there anything more?
Is there something more I can help you with?
Let's talk about Orzammar.
And I shall do my best to answer.
Okay. No. I don't want to talk about that. So where do I go to enter the House of the Dead into the memories? Oh, maybe I should talk to this guy.
At least someone is willing to stand. At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
No? Scribe, maybe?
Shh. I'm doing very important work.
Impressive. Is there something more I can help you with? Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading...
Am I just reading it wrong? My wall of memories, maybe? No? How does one enter things into the memories, then? If proven, the lineage of the dead cast house symbol could lead to the Legion of the Dead being considered as a form of noble house in its own right. It must be entered into the memories in the Shaperate if the validity of the claim is to be tested. Alright. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. But until then, it seems like our duties here in Orzammar have been finished, and we are to return back to the surface. Next up, we may either head to... what's it called? I don't even remember the name of the town. Denerim? Denerim, I think? You can either head to Denerim, yep, or to the Brazilian fort, or outskirts, to heed the help of the elves. But I think first things first, we should probably return to the... return to camp, rest up, get rid of these wounds. That'll be the way to do it. Till next time, my friends, stay tuned.
News of the hour. Lord Balin attacks the assembly and
Have you seen my... I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hurt. Right?
to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
You like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves! By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know.
Give me more ale?
For the love of Paragon.
Give me a moment.
Is everything alright, my friend?
Of course everything's alright. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
You never really get over that feeling.
Sodding fabulous. It'll be like being drunk all the time, but without spending all that time actually swallowing. Nothing over your head. At all. Just any time a great sodding big bird can fly overhead and take you away. You people are mad out here. That's all I'm saying. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Oh, that we are, my friend. That we are. I wonder if any of these guys have stuff to sell.
Oh, you want to see some of the best previously owned equipment in Thaders?
Previously owned equipment. Hey, got any backpacks? No?
Big battle out by Winter's Breath, I hear. So it seems. I've got a cousin in Van.
So, what can I do for you?
Oh, I have a note.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Alrighty then. Quite happy about that, I see.
We have a king. The gold will flow again.
Alrighty. Well, that is that. To camp we go.